In direct response to WCNC Charlotte's buried investigation, Tutor Time of Mooresville will now excavate some of the coal ash under the daycare ahead of a playground renovation. WCNC Charlotte's Nate Morabito discovered Tutor Time recently made that decision after test results showed elevated levels of arsenic and other metals.
The daycare's director alerted parents of those long-awaited test results in a message Thursday night. In her note, which we've obtained, she told parents this is part of an effort by Tutor Time to prioritize the ongoing safety of the school. In the aftermath of our buried investigation, crews have returned to Tutor Time of Mooresville multiple times. First, to cover exposed coal ash we pointed out, then to create a temporary play space for the kids. They will soon be back again, this time to remove coal ash that's closer to the surface than state rules allow, specifically near the northeast corner of the playground.
These layers of coal ash, they should be removed.
It comes after multiple scientists have warned about the dangers of long-term exposure to coal ash for vulnerable kids, especially when its tiny toxic particles can easily become airborne the closer they are to the surface.
The idea that leave it as is, it's not an option.
Because of the danger to the kids.
Because of the risk for the kids.
They worry children could inhale or ingest the cocktail of toxic elements that individually are a problem, but could result in an even more severe impact since they're mixed together. While WCNC Charlotte samples taken close to the surface of a nearby public median and then analyzed by a Duke University scientist showed elevated levels of the carcinogens arsenic and radium, Tutor Time's independent test results showed some similarities and differences. The report, obtained by WCNC Charlotte, identified 7 metals, including arsenic and hexavalent chromium, that registered concentrations greater than North Carolina's health-based preliminary soil remediation goals for residential property and/or background levels. In addition, WSP noted the arsenic levels were also greater than the goals for commercial properties. On the flip side, the environmental engineering firm noted radium levels were below the EPA's recommendations and similar or below what's in the soil naturally. The daycare, which previously downplayed the potential dangers, did not release specific numbers.
It's amazing to finally see something happening.
Nonetheless, Tutor Time is making efforts to limit the risk and provide ongoing protection. Did Tutor Time ever tell you about the coal ash that was there?
No, it was never mentioned.
Never?
Never.
Prior to WCNC Charlotte's investigation, the daycare failed to disclose to parents and teachers.
Why weren't we told?
That almost 100,000 tons of coal ash sat buried under and around the daycare, including beneath, where developing children played every day. After crews finish excavating, Tutor Time, with approval from state regulators, is planning to add the required amount of soil to cover the coal ash. After that, the daycare plans to install turf to protect against erosion. Nate Morabito, WCNC Charlotte.